welcome back to my channel. My name is Yana. Oh, it's been so long. I'm so excited to be talking to y'all right now. I didn't think I would feel like this. I'm like, it's been way too long. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Yana, and woo, so much has happened since the last time I've been on here. But I want to start here. I have a project that I am very, very, very excited about. If you've been following my journey from Atlanta to Houston, back to Atlanta, you know it's been a ride. So much so that I have kind of fallen out of my pattern of creating. And I did a thing. It's actually been in the works since I lived in Houston, which was 2022, maybe even a little bit before that, but I wrote a book. Guys. I wrote a novella. It is a fictional story, a very short novel. That's why it's a novella. It is set in the Harlem Renaissance. It has drama, it has comedy, it has tragedy, it has love, all packed into 66 pages. So, quick read, but it is live. My paper copy is live. I am waiting for my ebook to go live. So, the paper copy is going to be in the link attached to this in the description. And dang, I didn't think about that the dishwasher is going, but ignore that. But yeah, the ebook will be live. It'll be on Kindle/Amazon, and the paperback is on Amazon right now. I'm so excited. If you have $10.99, please support your girl. If not, whenever you get a chance, whenever you can get to it. And I also want to find some influencers who can do some reviews for me. So if you think that could be you, please feel free to reach out. But anywho, yeah, so the spot is live. I'm so excited. It is my first novel, my first novella. So please take it easy on your girl. This is YouTube, so I can be a little bit more transparent. The story is, like I said, 4 or 5 years in the making at this point. So it took a lot of editing to get it done, even though it's only 66 pages. A lot of that, like the first couple of chapters, I had already written, and going back and like editing it from like my POV now and like I guess my standard now, and just like even things down to like the character arc and like how, because it comes from the POV of the person experiencing it, so it's like the inner thoughts of someone. Just like the narrative my main character had around herself in certain situations, I was like, I get it because I've been there, but I wanted to, most importantly, and it's not complete, the story, this is part 1, right? So I wanted to tell a story about self-discovery, coming of age. Even though she is a young woman already, she's not a kid turning into an adult. She is becoming a woman through the changes that happen in this book. And I wanted the reader, especially I imagine it's going to be a lot of young Black women reading it, I wanted it to feel empowering. And I wanted to shift the perspective or shift the narrative on a couple of things that I could have wrote. Like I could have had her believe about herself or her situation, and I wanted to flip that in a way for somebody who, like me, might have thought that same way. Yes, I wanted it to be relatable, but I also wanted to give you like a you know what, hell yeah. So that's the goal in some of it, but ultimately it's just about choices and what you choose and how each thing you choose or don't choose gets you closer or further away from who you're meant to be, which I relate to so well. And I can say that choosing to put this book out is me choosing to get closer to who I'm meant to be. And I'm so excited about that. I'm so happy with, I guess this kind of draws back into an update. I'm so happy and proud of myself with the progress I've made over the last few months. The past few months have been really hard. Like the first few months of this year were really hard. I went through a couple of major transitions that kind of just like trickled down and like made life feel really heavy at some points. And I also came to the conclusion, I haven't gotten tested yet, but I think I have ADHD. And so why I bring that up is, number one, I think I have it because a lot of my family already have been diagnosed, and I'm like, oh, and it kind of sounds like me. I have the handwriting, all the way down to the handwriting. I definitely have ADHD handwriting. I don't think that I've ever experienced like real depression, because I've talked to people who really experience depression, and that feeling goes on for them for like months, years, days at a time. And for me, it's not like that. I experience highs and lows every day. I do experience like trouble focusing on like one thing or another. That's another reason why I'm so excited and proud of myself that this project is out. But I say all this to say that sometimes it feels like a bigger deal. Things feel like a bigger deal than what they really are. So like I'm just learning to not let the problem be so big in my world and feel like this obstacle. Like feeling like even something as simple as washing the dishes, like the dishwasher's running out, or doing the laundry. Like sometimes for me, it feels like, oh, such a daunting task, but it's like, girl, you could literally just do it. Same thing with bigger obstacles in life, like writing and putting out a book. I didn't realize, guys, it's not that hard. Um, Sorry, my window is open and people can see me. Well, my blinds are open. So yeah, it's not that hard to actually put out a book. I was like, oh, I really expected it to be more of a challenge. The challenging part, which I didn't expect, mostly was editing. I don't know why I thought editing wouldn't be as hard as it was, and like deciding this is my final draft. Like every time I would go back and read it, I probably read the whole thing like 5 times, and I would just like see something else I could change. But at the end of the day, you guys can be the judge and let me know how you felt about it. So, yeah, I'm just proud of myself that I'm reframing a lot of what or I guess I'm relearning. I feel like I'm using a lot of like trendy terms, but it's real. I'm 30 now. Like I think when I started YouTube, I was like 23. I'm 30 now. So, yeah, things are changing. So I'm proud that I'm going in the right direction, because I do see how if I would have held on tighter to bad habits, I'm not saying like I'm a saint, I'm perfect now, but if I would have held on to bad habits, I could see how I could have ended up going in the wrong direction. And although we ain't perfect yet, we on the way. And I hope this is inspiring to somebody else to just believe in yourself and believe that you're worth it, and just not settle and not accept crumbs from anyone under any circumstances. And I know that gets challenging, especially when we're navigating the real world of like career and like, I mean, let's face it, you really can't help the fact that like in some fields you do have to climb a ladder. So it is like, oh, I'm accepting this today, but I know I want to get to here tomorrow. But if it's what you really want, then I think that's really what I've learned is what it boils down to is it what you really want? Because for the things I don't really want, who? Who? You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to things you could really see yourself doing, I've always felt the difference. Like I could have did 45 things I may kind of like doing. I may not want to do it all. And like taking those steps always feels like, ugh. But as soon as it was something, it was that 46th time that it was something I could really see myself doing. I'm like, oh, let's do it. And yeah, and God also works in mysterious ways, because when I tell y'all, I kind of had no choice but to write the book. I fell back into a corner like, oh, all the other ways I was distracting myself, they're gone. All the distractions are gone. All the plan B, C, D, E, F, G dried up extremely. And I was like, oh, well, if I'm gonna experience a point where I feel like I ain't got money right now, just to say it frankly, I might as well bet on myself. Like it's as good a time as any to just go ahead and see where this takes me. Like, what do I have to lose type of situation. So I ain't gonna lie, I got excited. I was like, maybe this is the time. Maybe this is my time.
It's like no job, no man, no. All this sounds bad, but it's actually really good. It's good vibes though.
Is it easy? Fuck no. But I'm like, okay, I could go through this period now for my dream, and if nothing else, at the end of the day, I'll be able to say I did it. But I don't plan to just be able to say I did it. I plan to have done it well. I plan to succeed. I plan to sustain myself off of, my IP. So yeah. I don't really have much else to say. I am trying to get back on my fitness journey. I won't even say journey, just like back to my good fitness habits. I've never really been without fitness. Fitness has been an act, and being active has always been a part of my life. But there's just been periods where I take it more or less seriously. So right now, it's June. I want to say I'm doing dry June, but that'd be a lie because I drank a few days ago, and then I'm also in a wedding at the end of the month. So let's be for real. If I get through that wedding sober, I'm a really new person if that happens. But anywho, yeah, just focused on health, focused on my goals, just being more intentional, putting myself out there again. That's why I'm here today. I want to get back to doing this more regularly. I just feel like, are the people still on YouTube? But then I'm like, they gotta be, because I'm still on YouTube. I still be watching YouTubes. Lex P is one of my favorites. I tune into her every week. Carlos King, I watch his Monday Night Lives every week now. I slowly got into actually watching them live. I would just sometimes catch them, but I've been watching that live. Oh, Love Island is on now. Maybe I could come on here and talk about that. I don't know. I do my quick little reviews on TikTok. Well, I did one last night. So maybe go and follow my TikTok. It's right now it's at Ayana Thornton. I've been changing all my handles back to my government name because that's what my book is under. So I want people to be able to find me. But I also do have a show out now. I have had a few movies out. Now I have a show out, and I've graduated from Tubi to Peacock. I ain't saying I'm done with Tubi. If the right opportunity comes along, I'll be right back on Tubi. But yeah, I'm on a show that's out now. It's called Girls Need Love on Peacock. I shot a vertical series. I was in one scene on a vertical series. I'm on one scene, and be clear. Season 1, episode 2 of Girls Need Love on Peacock. You'll find me there. I ain't a main character. I don't have to lie about that, Craig. But one thing though, I'm not just a background actor. I've heard the whispers here and there. They be like, "Oh, she a background actor. She a background actor." Babes, I've done the thing. I've been doing the thing. But don't get it fucked up. If I want to go and do background, collect a quick check, network, best believe I'll be in there. I might be in there a little bit heavier now too because I got this book out and I need to be out on the town talking to the people. So, and that's new for me too. I've always been so afraid to talk about my creative endeavors publicly because I'm like, ooh, do I not take it seriously enough? I kind of felt like shy about it because I'm like, I don't do it enough for me to talk about it really. So it kind of feels like, she kind of do that. She ain't that serious. But I'm really excited to spread the word about this book. I'm trying to tell everybody. So yeah, I love you guys. Y'all tell me y'all updates in the comments. I would love to hear from y'all, especially the people who've been supporting me for years, months, days, however long you've been here. Thank you for being here. And share with me your pages. So, if y'all got TikToks, TikToks too. TikToks, YouTubes, Instagrams that y'all are creating content on. If you do book content, if you act, if you do anything that's, that you enjoy, I would love to hear all about it. Thank y'all for supporting me. If you can, please support the book. Review it. Let me know how you feel about it. But yeah, at the end of the day, just thank you. All right, y'all. See y'all next time.